So we're down by church over by HP, and in the parking area by the business across the street, a civilian starts shooting at us. My BC's rolling. We return fire, and then we get notification from said civilian that he has his hands up, that he's surrendering. I come up to him, I cuff him, I do I get him to the car because he made a comment about hopefully this time he can remain alive in custody. I figured he would be safer in a squad than he would just standing out in public. Once in the squad, I gave him the Miranda, the pat down, the hello, my name is, etc. Like I'm supposed to. I read the Miranda. Um, Once that was done, I informed him that I would do his request his ID when we get back to the station. Um, we were en route back to the station. We were probably about a quarter of the way here. I receive a potential spam call. It cuts out my screen recording, and it totally glitches out my game. I couldn't hear anything. I can't talk to nobody. Nobody can hear me talking to them. So I put in the chat. Uh, I said, money, say something, because I was seeing if I could at least hear people. And when it came apparent that I couldn't even hear people, I put in the chat, Diego, I need you to take over this arrest, take over cuffs. I received a phone spam, and it fritzed out the
Do you have
game.
any
I can't
available officers
hear
that want
or
to go on
talk.
1012?
At which point he took over cuffs. I climbed out. I relogged, came back in. I explained to Diego that I wasn't able to do violations, etc. And Diego and Rastafire and Dylan were with me while this happened. So chain of evidence per se was never broken. Um, which is why I asked Diego to take over the cuffs and finish the arrest. Um, Afterwards, I explained to Diego that I needed him to submit the body cam because he was there for the shooting. He was there for the transport back to PD, and then he's the one that he was the um, he was the I'm sorry. And then he was the one that completed the arrest. Um, he openly admitted to me that when he is out in the world patrolling, he does not have his BC on because it makes his game run like crap, and that he didn't turn it back on until he got back into PD. So we have an issue. We have a person in custody that who isn't going to have a complete body cam from the point of contact of him shooting at us to the point of him getting finishing the arrest. But that's the situation as is. Also, I want to note that I explained to Diego that he has been told, along with all of us, multiple times, that from the time you come on game until the time you get off game, your BC is supposed to be on. And if you are having memory issues, then you go 10.6, 10.7. You uh, clip out of the video what you need to save, upload that to YouTube, and then get rid of the rest. He pretty much lashed out at me, saying, um, "I don't care. I don't. need you to tell me this. And I responded, Diego, I like you. I'm trying to help you. Well, I don't need your effing help. And um, I'm like, are you seriously trying to stay in PD? Because if this type of stuff keeps happening, your career here isn't guaranteed. I didn't say anything about you're going to get fired or anything like that. I just said, like I said, if this continues, because I know this isn't the first time there's been an issue with this certain individual, that his guaranteed position here isn't going to be guaranteed. And then the reason Victoria is here is um, I was bumped down to a lieutenant. I'm back to major, but since I was a lieutenant and she was a major while I was a lieutenant, technically she outranks me. Even though we are both majors, she still outranks me because she was in a major before I was, technically. So there's no scarf on right now. She is my chain of command.
Thank you for explaining. And do you have? Did you have your body cam on when you confronted him?
I have body cam from the point of contact with the civilian, him shooting at us, until probably a block and a half, 2 blocks from PD.
I meant like when you confronted Diego. Did you have your body cam on?
Yes, as soon as I hit ignore to the call, and even the game glitching out, me logging off, me logging on. The minute I hit ignore, I swiped down and restarted the body cam.
Okay. Thank you.
It's actually running right now as we speak. All right, I can do that. Let me stop it real quick and then restart it. We'll do. It's going to take a little bit to upload. It's 44 minutes and 44 seconds. So,
You're good.
yeah, that's fine. So you want me to fast forward within the video to find out the exact minute in the video that everything starts. Okay. Well, I've done arrest BCs before that. Before I learned how to clip videos, where I say arrest arrest BC starts at minute whatever. You want me to do the same now? Oh no, no, I'm just using that as an example. Okay, will do. Will do. And just so you know, all of my videos are uh you can only view it if you share the link. So if some random decides to come on my YouTube, all my videos can't be watched. I have to physically um, share the link with somebody in order for that video to be watched. So with me sharing it to Frankie, I'm pretty sure Frankie can then share it with somebody else, and it'll still be able. It's not private is one thing, unlisted is another, and then there's another option where uh, you, people don't have access to it unless you specifically share the link with a person. And then once shared, that person then can then access the video.
No problem. Pulling up in the back now.
So I do that for protection of everything because uh, I don't need randoms just watching my videos or whatever that I've uploaded.
Radio be advised, me and Officer Rasta has pulled up on the scene. Going into the HP lobby now.
Daviking.
Right, guys. I might have.
I can't hear Frankie either, so a mem. Network error. Or as I say, headaches.
This is really spotty for me right now.
I think he's still on the phone.
Okay. Yeah, I actually did one with Alexander and Smitty a couple days ago, but yeah, I definitely can't be just fully on this one by myself because I was in the car, so I couldn't have my full attention.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. One of those calls that I actually had to take just came in and stopped the BC again. And luckily, I was able to stop and restart the BC before that phone call came in. Yeah, I've been through this process before, so the IA the second command or or a person such designated as the person overseeing the investigation. I get it.
Rastafari, come on.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, Dylan. Sam Lee,
Sir.
you need to pay attention to the blue chat that pops up on the chat box. If you see floor two is closed, do not come up here for mission patrols.
Oh, all right, sir. Next time for notice.
Sorry about that. That's the second time he's come up for a mission patrol. Yeah, usually what happens is he gets sidetracked with something going on in PDG and hits cancel and has to come up here and start a new one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload that and then I'm going to clip the arrest BC up to the point where it cuts off. And then yep, that's what I'm saying. I'll send the entire one. I'll do the incident starts at minute whatever for the Diego one, and then I'll go ahead and clip the what I don't need out of the arrest PC up until the point where it ends and send both to Frankie. All right. So I'm not going to be here for hiring tonight or tomorrow night, just so you're aware. It's either going to be dispatch or it's going to be SWAT, either or. Yeah, Aurora says that her current count is like 12 or 13. So Alexander, if he decides to do green zone, Duke can more than cover it. So I have Duke and I have King for Duke for macros and King for RP2 and Taser. I don't have a second as of yet. I have a tentative, but I want to see a little bit more dedication out of him and not logging off randomly just because he wants to log off. No, McQueen for the second person for RP2 Taser. He's not my second in command anymore, but he is still green zone. I talked to him. I explained what I wanted, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look and see what happens if he stops the random logging off just because he wants to and is willing to stay to do training. That's one thing. If he just wants to keep logging off when he wants to, well, then he won't be getting that spot. Yep, I already removed him from second command and macros. Duke is here every single night. It doesn't matter if he's dead tired. He still jumps on here to take care of business, which is why I asked him if he would be willing to do second in command and macros. All right, I'm going to speak to Duke first because I know Xander is going to be trying to fill out both green zone and dispatch. So either or is going to happen tonight, most likely. Yeah, Miss Erica is currently talking to admin about possibly changing the hiring event time to a later time for next week. Also, yeah, I understood that. I was just passing along what she's talking about on top of that. It varies. Some days it's active as heck earlier, and some days it's later. It, I don't know. So we try later, and if we don't get the people that we need for hiring later, then one of us talks to Erica about possibly trying a little earlier instead. Well, well, 6:30 PST is like 3:30 EST. So Yeah, that could work because. Nope, that's not going to work. I just realized that the events are going on right now. 3:30 actually might work because it's 5:30 EST
Radio,
right
be
now,
advised, I got
and
one
the first
suspect
event just
detained
started, so
over
that
here
might
across the
actually
street
work.
at HP. I'm over here with Rastafari. I don't need any backup. Thank you.
But yeah, I'm gonna I'll go talk to Duke, and then I'll log off to do the uploading.
It's
I already took care of it, Dylan. I already said floor 2 is open. The Viking to Duke.